Hey guys, and welcome back to my world. I'm still in playing around with Snapshot, and I think I've made something that can pass as lightning. It's passable lightning. I mean, it has some flaws in that it uses the new particle effects, and that if you're too far away, you can't actually see anything happening. And it's, you know, so if it does spawn over somewhere over there, you'll just see the fire, which is kind of like what the real lightning is actually like. I mean, how often do you actually see the lightning striking the ground? So I mean, it's possible. It's not bad. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I've been playing around with this in the past, trying to simulate lightning for adventure maps and such. So okay, let's have a look. This is it. I was very lazy, so I didn't want to make a particularly interesting clock, so I just made a long loop of hoppers. Okay, so the first thing that happens is I give the player a night vision effect, which is this flashy effect for 1 second. Okay, then I actually summon a silverfish. Now, it can be any mob. I just kind of like killing silverfish. I hate the little buggers, so it's cool, you know, burning them to death. Anyway, so I summon a silverfish right over here. I then summon some falling sand that actually will turn into fire. So if we look up, okay, you'll see that there's some falling sand. So I summon this falling sand, so it'll start falling. Okay, so now remember, we're going blind. We summoned a silverfish. We summoned some falling sand. The next thing I'm doing is I'm actually spread playering that silverfish, because I named it lightning. So this unique silverfish is called lightning. So I'm going to then spread that that lightning player or entity at those coordinates, which is that red block, in a radius of 5 and no more than 1 away from each other. Now the reason I put it so close by is just so that you guys can actually see the effect. Okay, so once I've spread the entity, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to teleport that falling sand over there. That falls over there. Where are you gonna fall? There we go. I teleport that falling sand entity to the silverfish that I have teleported to somewhere over there. So that then falls on the ground. Then the last thing I do in this chain is I then kill all entities with the name lightning, just so that there's no little invisible silverfish running around that's on fire. Okay, so while all of that happens, so roughly about the same time that the fire kind of hits the ground, the next thing that happens is I actually summon a particle. I'm going to call it summon because it's difficult to say what it is. So I'm going to summon a particle. The particle's name is Crit. Okay, it's one above the entity lightning over here, the entity named lightning, which is the silverfish. Okay, and I'm going to have the X and Z coordinates 0, so it's not going to have any width as such, but it's going to be 50 blocks high or long. So that is that, when we go back there, it's that stripe you see coming down. It's this 50 that you've got here. The time I've got very slow, and I've got 1,000 particles, or the speed of it is 1,000. Okay, then the next thing I do is the instant spell. So if you're going to have a look at when this lightning strikes, it has these little sparkly bits to it. So that's just that's happening. Okay, and then last but not least, I actually play the ambient weather thunder sound. Okay, so, oh yes, sorry, and I do a large explode directly on the ground. Okay, so it's just using a number of particle effects, layering them to create this lightning strike. Okay, so come on, there we go. So you'll see that lightning is like a 50 block coming from above. Let me see if it's, there we go. And you saw the little sparkly bits that is floating away. Yeah, that's it. I think it is possible, and it can be used for, I don't know, boss battles, or just some kind of, yeah, some ambient type stuff. Cool, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, I will check you all later.